Hey everybody, it's Big Al. It is actually 10 minutes after 5 on September the 26th, 2015. And I am getting ready to go into the woods over on Clifftop Road, waiting for David and Jared to get here. It's opening day of bow season. And we're going to try our luck today, see how things go. That's my light. And we're going to see if we can tag us a deer today. Today is fill your freezer day. So whatever comes through, if it's big enough, we're going to put it down. If it's small, we're going to let it walk. But if it's big enough, it's adult, we're going to put it down. So, whenever Jared and David gets here, we're going to go ahead and get Jared side by side off. And we're all going to truck up through the woods. As you can tell, it's beautifully lit outside. So, we're going to go up the trail in it. See, that's where we hunt. So if anybody wants to know where we hunt, that's where we hunt. And don't tell nobody, it's a secret. And hopefully I can get back with you within the next 2 to 3 hours and let you know what we've got or what I've got. And we can make a little video of it, and I'll have some pictures and maybe put on Facebook or what have you. So, anyways, excuse me, I just wanted to let everybody know what's going on this morning. And, well, I'm dressed in camo. Yeah, ooh, yeah. And also today is AJ's football game, which is the very first football game that I've missed this year. Boo. And go Pirates. Yeah. And they play Mullins. He's going to Mullins. So I hope they win. They've been doing very good. Smallest team in the league. And they've been whooping butt. So anyways, I'm going to get off here. Still looking for David and Jared. Hopefully they'll be coming around the corner here pretty soon. Because the way I'm parked, I can look in my rearview mirror and see when they come around the corner. So they'll be coming around on the mountain when they come. Woo! Like I said, within the next 2 to 3 hours, hopefully we'll get on here. I'll get on here and let you know what's going on. I'm gonna try to video my hunt today. It's sprinkling out pretty good, so I don't know how that's gonna work. So hopefully everything will work out. That one of us or all three of us will have one today. So, but anyways, this is Big Al signing off. Good morning, everybody. It's September the 26th, 2015. First day of West Virginia Archery season. Jared and I and Alvin were out here this morning. We were in our stands by 6:15. I didn't turn the camera on then because I didn't want to spook anything.
60s. So we're in here all day, hoping to keep our fingers crossed. Okay, I just shot a doe. She was standing right in there. I'm hoping I got a good hit on her. I'm not 100% sure. She took off running that direction over there. And I've heard her blow a couple times. I'm going to get down and go look and see if I can find the arrow. So I'll be reporting back in just a minute. Well, it was a complete miss. There's the arrow. And as you can see, there is no blood. There's no blood on that arrow. Thought that was. No, I don't see no blood here. You can see the white lettering. There's nothing here. There's no hair. There's where the stand is. I don't know if that's sapling. I mean, I had a good broadside shot at her. So, I thought for sure I had one, but I don't see any hair, no blood or nothing. I mean, it's a clean arrow. So, I go back, sit in the stand. See if something else comes through. I probably done it for the day. Jared sent me a text that he seen that big 8, but apparently he couldn't get a shot at him. So, but them does were real skittish. Don't know what their problem was. They come in from up that way, come down and around, and then jumped like they was going to go to Jared's. Then I caught them going down behind this tree, down around that pine. And then they circled around, came back up this way, and she come through here. Was standing just over there, but didn't get her. Oh well, that happens. That's the reason why it's called hunting.
Well, I'm in my bow stand, and it's almost 9:30, and I've saw 3 deer so far. They were over there. But it was a mother and 2 little ones. I don't like shooting a mama and with 2 young ones. I don't like doing that at all. So, but they turned and went back down the same way they came. I saw them about 11 minutes till 9. Other than that, I've seen 6 squirrels and 3 chipmunks. That's been all I've seen so far, so they are moving. The wind's picked up, as you can tell. But the wind's picked up. I've not heard from David yet, or Jared. So, I don't know how they went so far, if they've got one or not. We wasn't going to say anything to each other until about 9:30, I guess. So, hopefully they've got one or in the process of getting one. So, I'll check in with y'all later. Hopefully, show you pictures of what I've got. So, see you later. Bye.
Well, it's after 10. The wind's kind of picked up a little bit. Haven't seen nothing else. Looked at that arrow again real close. I nicked that deer. I know that doesn't look good for me, bow hunting, practicing with my bow and stuff. But as close as she was, I'm gonna say 15 yards, maybe a little closer. I think she jumped a string. There was no blood on the arrow, but I found just a little bit of hair, and some just a small piece of pinkish looking meat. But there was no blood on the shaft, no blood on the fletchings. So I'm sure I nicked that doe. Like I said, she run off over here with the other doe across the holler up the other hillside, stood there. I watched them, and both of them ended up blowing, and I heard them blow all the way around the hill. You know, I looked for blood. There was no blood. There was nothing. So, you know, I believe she jumped the string. She was so close when I released. I mean, she jumped, and I just nicked her. But, well, you know, being here all day, we may go out and eat a little bit of lunch, but feels good to be hunting with my Bowtech Assassin again. I mean, I really like my Bowtech. I bought that crossbow last year, and if I can keep from it until I absolutely have to use that crossbow, I'll not hunt with a crossbow. They made it legal here in West Virginia now. You don't have to have a Class Y permit unless you're going to hunt in the 4 counties that is closed to rifle hunting. I think it's Logan, McDowell, Wyoming, and Mingo counties. You have to have the Class Y permit, which is for handicap in the upper extremities, to use a crossbow. And anywhere else in West Virginia, it is legal for anyone to hunt with a crossbow now. But if I can keep using my Bowtech, that's what I'll hunt with. I won't hunt with a crossbow. After last year, I don't like them. So, but I'm gonna turn the camera off and sit back here and see if anything happens. Our trail cameras don't show any midday activity whatsoever. In the evening, it generally is around 5, 6 o'clock in the evening when it starts up again. So, I don't, like I said, we'll probably go out for lunch and then come back in later this afternoon. But it's a nice day to be out. Even with that rain we had this morning, it's still a nice day. Okay, we're heading out. We'll go get some lunch. The wind is getting really rough out here, so I'm starting out. Already pulled my game camera card, had 80 pictures on it. So I texted Jared. He forgot his radio, so he used cell phone, and we're gonna head out. I'm starting up top of the hill. You'll see him here in just a minute. Comes Jared. Now here's how you get in the woods, guys. 4-seater, side by side. Jared got that this summer. He loves it. Put your gear in the back. Got room for 4 people. Fires right up.
He kind of went back the way I guess he come, and then just a little while later, it was a little bit lighter. He come back. He was feeding around and stuff. Well, then he fed to the right of me, down where that deadfall is. He went down there, and then the feeder went off, and whenever the feeder went off, he come back. Well, this is about 7 o'clock. So he comes back, and you know, I can't move. I'm sitting there like this holding my bow, and I can't move. Without a corner of my eye, I seen another one following him. It was the other 8-10. Ooh, crap. And he walked dead underneath my feet. And the problem was that he was standing where I was at, he was straight with me. shot at him. I wanted to shoot him down between the shoulder blades. And I wasn't going to try to take that shot. So I sat there and he kind of fed around a little bit, and the other one's not coming into the feed. He's going around the outside edge. And he kind of got where the four-wheeler trail comes down. He kind of got right around in there. And the big 8-point lunged at him. Whenever he lunged, I went ahead and pulled back. And I had him broadside perfectly underneath the feeder. And it was so dark at 7 o'clock, 7:20 this morning, that my pins were too bright. They were glowing too bright. And through my peep sight, where all them pins are there, I couldn't see him because of the glow of the pins. So I couldn't see where I was holding on him. So I kind of looked out like this to see where he was at and was trying to get the peep sight on him. And whenever I'd done that, he just turned and went straight out the ridge. And the other one just turned and walked right with him. They never come back in there.
The only thing I had was this morning at 10 till 9. I'm sitting in my stand and I got busted. I was sitting there looking around. I looked at the radio to make sure I had it on the right frequency because I didn't hear nothing, And I'm looking over to my right down that hall. And I hadn't seen nothing except squirrels and chipmunks. And I was looking over to my right and I took my glove and I went like this, and when I did, I caught something out of the corner of my eye, and here's the doe. Standing there, she heard me sniff.
Yeah.
She didn't see me, she heard me sniff, and she stopped, and behind her was another one, and then another one. She didn't throw a flag, she didn't blow, she didn't do nothing. She just easily turned and walked as slow as she could, back the same way she came. And the other one stood there, and it was kind of close. It was smaller than her, and she wasn't big. And then it turned, and it went, and then the one behind it turned and followed it. I was like, dang,
What time was that?
that was 10 till 9.
10 to 9? Well, I was going to say it wasn't the two that was at my spot because it was just before 9 when I shot.
Yeah, but I was like, good grief, man, I can't believe it. I had just looked that way. Turned my head and looked down the holler and then turned back and sniffed and got busted.
I think I was telling Dad though, whenever they came in, you don't have to look at his rack to tell which one's big. His body size is about double to triple what the other 8 one is.
Good grief. Man.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. We've come back in for the evening hunt. And again, according to my trail camera, the bucks that I've been seeing have been coming in around 6, 7 o'clock. Some come in a little bit earlier, 5:30. So we're in here now. We're running our stands quietly. Got everything set up. Now we're just going to sit back, let everything calm back down where we got in here. The ground's all wet. Everything where it rained last night and this morning. So we're just going to sit back and see what happens and see if we can get something on film. I looked at that video again of shooting that doe, and without being on a computer screen to where I can see it real good, I mean using the video camera screen, just can't see much. But there was no sign of her having a fatal hit. She was nicked. There was no blood on the arrow. Again, no blood on the fletching. A little bit of meat on the broadhead, a little bit of hair. So I've just grazed her. I think I shot low. I'm shooting downhill and she was at close range, and I just shot too low. And I think she jumped on the string whenever I released. And like I said, they were real skittish. So hopefully, maybe one of these bucks will come in this evening. We'll just have to see what happens. Well, it's about 25 minutes after 5. Haven't seen nothing but a bunch of squirrels. Chipmunks are still chirping away. It's not as breezy as it was, or windy. Put it that way, it's breezy now. It was really windy here an hour or so ago. My tree stand, even though it's a ladder stand, was popping and cracking and popping and cracking. And I almost thought about getting out and just hunting from the ground, but I stuck it out. But both the feeders, Jared's feeder and my feeder went off. My feeder went off about 4:25, so it's been about an hour. We probably got an hour and a half of daylight left. So just keep my fingers crossed. I mean, these bucks hold of what they were doing all summer long, all late summer, and I know fall didn't begin until a week ago, but almost a week ago. But they've been coming in anywhere from 5, 6, up to 7 o'clock. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Well, it's about 10 minutes after 6. Still haven't seen nothing yet except for squirrels and chipmunks. Heard a coyote howling a little bit ago. We probably got another 45 minutes, maybe an hour. With the cloudy skies and everything, it's going to get darker sooner. But I'm going to try to stick it out and see how long I can stay out here without having to go ahead and pack everything up. The other camera that I got right there is on, and if deer will come into my spot, I'll be able to get video on them. So just have to see what happens. Well, it's just a little after 7. As you can see, there's still light, but it's getting to the point it's almost not camera light. I've already put one camera up. With this wind and everything, I think the deer are held up. This morning, seen them 2 does. Jared seen the 2 8s, and we haven't seen anything since. I've seen a lot of squirrels, but I haven't seen any deer movement whatsoever anywhere. You can't hear nothing. The ground's wet. The wind's blowing so much that you couldn't hear anyway. So probably here in a little bit, I'll pack it up, head on out, and try it again next Saturday.